Yeah, man, I can see it now. It's just...
So GTA is coming to PC finally this year, and something that I'd like to see, so we're talking about mods that we'd like to see, because the PC community for GTA is all about, Lasercorn's proved, just putting, you know, Buzz Lightyear in there with SpongeBob, and they're banging random civilians. I don't get it.
It was sexy!
It was,
it was sexy!
it was.
Thank God, it's been so long, but it's finally coming to the PC. GTA 5. Now we can really have some fun with Grand Theft Smosh, huh?
Oh, it's finally coming to PC. I can't wait. I think the mod we need, I really loved the GTA 4 Iron Man mod. Can I just say that? And I really think in GTA 5 we should step it up. We should go Jedi mod. There should be a mod that lets you be a mother Jedi, running around with a lightsaber, slashing people up, force choking people.
What I would like to see as a modded GTA is, I mean, it is essentially what GTA already is, but let's make it more fun and complicated in a survival horror game, a survival horror GTA mod. DayZ is doing really well. People love Left 4 Dead. Why can't we have this in the GTA universe?
The mod that I would like to see the most is HEISTS. For sake, where are they? How about that? I think by the time the PC game comes out, someone will mod in HEISTS before there are actually heists in GTA.
Imagine this mod that you're just playing, you're having a good time, you're shooting some people down, and all of a sudden there's like these sirens that start to go off. You're like, what? What's going on? And all of a sudden you're just driving, you see a tank rolling down the street. You're like, wow, we're really far from the military base. Why is there a tank here? And then all of a sudden, you hear the roar. That iconic roar from Godzilla. And then you look out to like Santa Monica Pier, and all of a sudden just the beast is like coming out of the water.
If we had this mod, you could see people like robbing a convenience store and be like, no one robs a convenience store on Darth Vader's watch, and then he force chokes you and crushes your throat. And you're like, why is Darth Vader on the side of the law in this scenario? I don't know, because it's mods. It doesn't have to make sense. It's mods. You can do whatever you want. There's a mod where SpongeBob shoots things with a rocket launcher. Doesn't have to make sense.
You don't get as much ammo. They're like, cars are rare, like unicorns. And unicorns, as far as people consider, don't even exist. So in this game, if you find a car that works, you're a golden mule. The day cycle is shorter, the night cycle is longer. There's zombies throughout the day, but they're not as strong or as fast as when it's nighttime.
Rockstar should just let the community do it. It's like, guys, we give up. We can't figure out the heist thing. You guys just put the mods in there. That's why we are releasing the PC version in general, is we can't do it.
Maybe it would be possible to actually have like all 16 players and the military base like working together to take down Godzilla, or at least to get him go back into the water. You probably can't destroy Godzilla because you can't beat Godzilla unless you're a really bad movie that came out in 1999. Anyways, and so like you get a few shots, maybe you have more rocket launchers at your disposal now, maybe kill a military guy, take his great weapon.
So of course you would change out the vehicles too for this mod. Instead of the jet fighter, you'd have to have, probably either an A-Wing or a snow speeder, probably a snow speeder or something, running around and hitting things. And then there's no comparable vehicle, but they should put an AT-AT in there.
You can't tell who is a zombie if a zombie is an NPC or a player. Everyone starts off on a server as a regular person, and if one person gets bit, it becomes infectious. You as a player, as a zombie, can infect other players and kind of build your zombie horde. And that's ultimately what you want to do. You as a player who is not a zombie, it's your point to survive.
More specifically, I think it would be cool if people modded in specific heists, like from famous movies or whatever the case may be. And the one off the top of my head that I'd like to see is Heat. Now, if you've ever seen Heat, it has probably the best gunfight I think I've ever seen in a movie, at least about robbing banks.
And it's just everyone working together for the common goal of reliving a great moment.
There's an AT-AT walking around, shooting lasers at stuff, blowing stuff up. Tauntauns should be motorcycles. Instead of motorcycles, when you normally would get on a motorcycle, it'd be a tauntaun, and it just runs super fast, almost cartoony. Its legs are going like this. Yes, I agree.
During the day, you have to collect as much ammo as you can. You have to eat, so you have a health bar. But instead of having a breathing bar, like when you're swimming, that's still there, whatever. But you have a food bar as well, so you have to survive, and you have to get food and survive through the day, so you can survive through the night.
So it doesn't always have to be in the modern time period too. If they could mod in heists like from old times, like some John Dillinger heist or something, I think that would be really cool. So yeah. Not just adding in heists, that's kind of funny joke, but just specific heists throughout history or in movies or whatever would be awesome.
But why stop the mods there? If you can make Godzilla, why can't you make Mecha Godzilla? Then all of a sudden you can like jump into Mecha Godzilla and then fight Godzilla. This should turn into another game. It's not even a mod anymore. It should still exist.
Also, just in the background, there should be a huge Death Star just hovering, so when you look up at the sky, Death Star in the background. And then they could have timed matches where if no one won in time, just a huge laser comes and blows up the entire map from the Death Star, just because.
Wild Wild West heist.
What? Like a giant metal spider? Is that what you want to see? You have to hop in the giant metal spider and take the money away? Just blow up the bank with the spider, I think.
Well, those were the mods we want in GTA 5. If you want to see the game crossovers we want, go ahead and click here. Or check out our latest Button Bash episode with the Game Grumps, where we play some Mega Man.